what's going on, guys? We got another smoked burger video here for you. So I got some ground chuck. I ran through the meat grinder 2 times in the coarse setting just to mix all that fat in there really good. We got some applewood smoked bacon. We're gonna double smoke that. Basically, the whole purpose of this video is I wanna see if it's even worth smoking and frying the burger. Obviously, you could just sear it off on a flat top or some cast iron or whatever pan you got. But I just wanna see if the crust you're gonna get when you fry it is even worth doing. So you're gonna have to stick around and check it out, guys. Here we go. Little burger experiment. Check it out. All right, so any tools that I'm using, I'm gonna leave links down below if you wanna check those out. But I got a burger press right here. It's a Weber burger press. Got a little bit of patty wax, just like usual. Got that ground meat. We're doing half-pound patties. I'm just gonna get a big ball, kind of eyeball it. Throw 1 sheet of wax paper down. Just set that in the center right there. Another piece on top. Smash it down. There you have a fat ass half-pound patty ready to go in the smoker. I'm using the good old easy bake oven just because I'm smoking 1 burger patty. So use whatever you like to use as a smoker. We're gonna throw the bacon on there. We're gonna throw this burger and I'm gonna cook this to an internal temperature of about 115 because I want a medium burger, and then we're gonna fry it off. But while the smoker's coming up to temperature, I'm gonna throw this back in the fridge and let everything kind of solidify a little bit just so nothing falls apart. And I'm saving the rest of this meat. I'm gonna use it for another purpose, but there you go. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes in the freezer. Just taking the wrapper off. It's kind of solidified pretty good, as you can see. To season this, I'm using SPG, salt, pepper, garlic from Suckle Busters. I'm gonna go a little heavier than usual with the seasoning, just because I'm thinking like after this gets smoked, when I throw it in the fryer, I think it might wash out the seasoning a little bit, so just want to kind of overdo it a little more than usual. Plus, it's a thick patty anyway, so it should be fine. Shit. Now I'm just going to put on a little bit of some 16 mesh coarse ground black pepper on there. All right, so I got the pellet cooker going at 200 degrees. I want it at a low temperature because I don't want this burger to come up to temperature too fast, even though it's probably only take like 40-45 minutes. After that, we're gonna take it off, we're gonna fry it up, and we should be good after that. Also, I'm gonna throw like 5 pieces of that applewood smoked bacon on there. Looks pretty good. I don't need this much, but I'm just gonna cook just a little bit more bacon, because why not? Also, to throw on this burger, not really a burger sauce, but I'm just doing some Duke's mayo. Just a little bit. Use whatever your favorite hot sauce is. I got this El Yucateco. This is really good. Tastes good. It's got a good amount of spice to it. A little black pepper. There you go. Alright guys, so as you can see here, so the burger took like 40 minutes on the smoker. It came up to like 115 degrees. I got this double smoked bacon right there. All we're gonna do now is we're gonna fry this burger up. I got the oil going at like 350 degrees. It's probably gonna take a few minutes, like 3-4 minutes, and we're gonna get a good crust on here. That's gonna be it. We're gonna put the burger together, so here we go. So there it is, guys, the half-pound smoker fried, double smoked bacon, fake ass American cheeseburger. Looks about medium, if you can see it. So the question is it worth it to fry it after you smoke it? I'm gonna say, if you haven't done it, you gotta try it out. Is it a game changer? Is it like a life-changing thing? I would say no, but it's definitely worth trying out. That's super good. You taste the double smoked bacon, you got the American cheese, which is awesome. For me, it's cooked perfectly if you grind your own meat. I don't know what it is, but frying it does something a little bit different. It sears it from 360 degrees instead of like, if you're gonna sear it on a plancha, like a flat top or a cast iron or whatever, you're just doing it on one side and one side. But when you deep fry it, you're searing it all the way around. I mean, it just makes, I don't know what it is, but at first I was thinking it was a little bit gimmicky. I just wanted to try it out because it's something I'd never done before. I didn't have too high of expectations on it, but 100% try it out. But like always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Please share the content. If you like what you saw, please share it. Like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Thank you.